time for a Target run because my nail is looking absolutely janky, and for whatever reason, Ulta has stopped carrying Kiss Spray and Press on nails, so I go to Target to get those re-upped. And I figured it was the perfect opportunity to go ahead and look at the new ends, find some new pieces, doing a little bit of early looking around for some holiday stuff to decorate my place because I have a couple of campaigns. So excited, cannot share what yet. Needing a couple of decorations to spruce up the place. Plus, I might stop into Walmart if we have time because the girlies, and by girlies I mean Janae Naylor, Monroe Steele, Anna May, like all have been telling us that Walmart has the pieces, and I just feel as though I want to see if they are really doing what they say they're doing, because my inkling is that a lot of that stuff is only online. So we're going to stop at Target first, see what we see, try on the new in pieces, see the new in home decor, because baby, the season is almost upon us for the holidays, and I'm just so excited. And of course, I love to give you that first look. The pieces you might have walked past, did not even know were there, so you can see the sizing, how they fit, and of course, a little bit of my expertise in terms of material. And of course, I just like shopping around, so grab your little drinky drink. Today I have a kombucha. It is the afternoon, so I do not need caffeine. I love Dr. Brews. I usually get GTS, but their prices have been doing the most in my opinion. But in case you are new here, I am Jordan Blackwell, former sustainable materials engineer turned lifestyle content creator. In case you did not know, behind Little Miss JB style, helping you find not just what's going to look good, because baby, if you are not new around these parts, you know we are going to look good but feel good, and that means buying pieces with intention, finding stuff that not just looks amazing, but the fabric fits great, they're constructed well, or it's made with good ingredients whenever I talk about beauty and that kind of stuff, so you know that you're going to be able to wear it and use it for years and years and years to look and feel good. So with that, let's head over to Target. Loungewear, that's what I'm seeing. Put some Halloween stuff. Why is it like as soon as Halloween's over, it's like all you guys want to do is be in loungewear, right? Like this is giving, okay, cool, Halloween's over, you guys don't care about how you dress anymore. These turkey slippers, oh my gosh, that's too funny. I always love like gold accents around Christmas because I also feel like these are very timeless. Like I'm never gonna be mad at how some gold decor around the holidays. Definitely don't need any pillows, and I don't need any blankets. I have enough. I have too many, and they always just get moved out of the way. Like I get for decor, but to me, like it's so pointless. Not pointless. I don't want to say like I don't need 20 different blankets. I don't know. I don't need 20 different pillows. Like, is that just me? Am I the only one? Like pillows and blankets are not what I'm buying for the holiday season. Also, if you love fun decor, like Tabitha is having a whole vibe in Target right now. I am obsessed. Look at it. The My Business. Love that. Okay. It seems like a good idea, but it might, I don't know if this is like too cheesy. I don't know. Okay, I feel like I'm always looking for plates to serve stuff on for the holidays. Loving the idea of this. This would be so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, I'm loving this. Maybe mixed with this. Yeah, that'd be cute. Just when I said I don't need pillows, this is the exact pillow my silly self would get. Let me see. Okay. Good sweater dress. I know a sweater dress hate to see me coming. When this is soft, yeah, we're gonna try that. Okay, so we got a little Kendra Scott, little Kendra in the building. Y'all, this is super soft. I get asked about my thrifted ones so often. This is a really great alternative. Like, sized up, I think I could have even gone up to like an XL, but this is large. Spacious, you have coverage, so soft. There aren't any pockets, but that's okay. And it's a good color, like super cozy. Was worried this was gonna be cheap, but it's actually not as see-through as I thought it was gonna be. The length is a good length. I love the color. Like, this is such an easy throw on and go. And the top for my short torso girlies, like, you see how it's just giving? Yo. I always struggle with the foldovers though, because like this has to lay just right for me for that to like really work. I mean, we can get low. I'm 50-50 on this. I feel like I'm 50-50 on this. I'm not hating it, but just like a couple of things. Darling. Like every time I put on a fur coat, I instantly turn Russian. I don't care. And this is such a fun one. I just love the like mixed colors. Like it's not truly white, as you can see, and it's so soft. So soft. The lining's really good too. And it's got a cute little like button for closure so you can like actually close it, which I appreciate. Plus pockets. These are deceiving and I'm sick because from the front, it's giving baddie. It's giving burgundy baddie. It's giving I need these. From the back, the gap just be gapping. And this is a size up. I did get a size 8. Like I can get low in these, just a little. Right? We can kill Bill tomorrow, but the gapping in eye, and it's not terrible. It's not, but like, it's enough for me to be a little concerned. And then you see how it like bunches up after we move around. You gotta readjust. Like, 50-50 here. Need these in a size down. This is the large, y'all, and like they look good except the waistband. The waistband and eyes, we fighting. But these are so comfy, so soft. Y'all know I love a good rib knit pant instead of sweats for the winter. So like this, I'm not mad at these at all. I just need these in my size. In an extra small. This is why I love trying things on in the store, because I would have never guessed. And I love this, especially for like the holiday season coming up. So easy to throw on and go. Just like a cozy sweater. They have a matching top, but it's not my favorite style of top. But this skirt, again, just so easy to throw on and just so playful. Yeah, this might be as good as my ASOS dress, y'all. Like, this is so cozy. It's so soft. It's got the same kind of fit, and the leg slits on the side so you can like show a little ankle boot. And it's that perfect, like I'm in a medium, which I typically do when it comes to these, so it can, as you see, graze. It's grazing the frame but not hugging. And then when you walk, you see how it just shows the body up ever so. And then paired under like a good wool kind of like structured coat, baby, you're gonna give elevated, you're gonna give like chic, you're gonna give cozy. And this is like wearing PJs. Yeah. Again, I know a good sweater dress when I see it, and this does not disappoint. Also sized up in this is a large, but because it is more snatched in style, right? Again, still hugging without being too tight. You don't want to look lumpy, you don't want to do all of that. This, okay, my only beef is coming in close. It's a little sheer. Like, you may not be able to see it in the video, but I can see my black bra underneath this. So it's not thicker, so it's not made for like the cold winter months. But in the in-between weather, again, you just want something easy to throw on, just like some cute boots. Was not expecting Target to have the micro shorts trend, because y'all know I've been wanting to try it out. But I also want to make sure that I've got coverage in the back. I actually did have to fold the waistband under because it's a little bit too like high-waisted for like the look, because now it's just giving like sporty shorts, and really like the micro shorts, it's almost like a brief. So these need to kind of cut a little bit higher, but I'm not completely mad. I have a couple outfits in mind that I've wanted to play around and do the micro shorts with that this could potentially do. And then of course these didn't always be worn like around the house as well. I don't know, like I don't think a small is the right move, but I do conceptually want to play around with this. So we gonna see, because I still have to pick up the nails really quick. So let's go get the rest of the stuff I need out of Target, and we're gonna meet back in the car and have a breakdown of what we just tried on. At first I thought I was gonna be disappointed in Target because I was not seeing much, especially in the home decor, which I get. They're like in between seasons, so they were setting up a lot of stuff. So really didn't have a lot of finds that just like wowed me, to be honest with you. You just saw like the pillows, the blankets. I feel like those are not things I typically update my house with for the season. I really like lights. I love little ornaments. Looking for just like cute little things for my flowers, stuff to go on the bar cart. So really wasn't a lot there for me just right now, but I'm sure in the next month that is absolutely going to change. However, the fines. But before we get into that, I really want to just have Target come to the front really quick. Baby, come here. Why do you keep putting responsibly sourced, responsible style on every single piece? Because I tried on a couple of pieces from Wild Fable, we'll get into it in a second, but 20%, 20% recycled material, like what I'm hoping to see more brands do, because Target, I'm not going to call them greenwashing, but just a lot of brands are like, oh, because there's any recycled material, this is now like responsible, this is now. And what I'm really hoping to see, because a couple of brands do this really, really well, is that they actually outline what sustainability means to them, because it's such a broad scope, it's such a broad brush, right? Because there's the raw material side, which is a huge focus and a huge, huge, huge hurdle. But then there's also the manufacturing side, right? Like making sure the working conditions for the workers and stuff. So you see Target say fair trade a lot. Like there's just a couple, I wish they did better at actually rolling out what that meant, instead of like, this is responsibly sourced, because there's some recycled, like, babe, that's not impressive. That's not that impressive. So the fines, however, were very much impressive, starting with, I gotta pull up the list. This is why you take pictures, y'all. This cozy cardigan from Universal Thread, I get asked so much about my thrifted cardigan, and I know that not everybody has good thrift stores near them. I lucked out, honestly, because I will say like thrifting just where I live is just not that impressive, which I'm surprised by, because Birmingham has a lot of the like bougie people, like the schmunties, but their thrift stores are just not hitting the way I want them to hit. So it's very rare to find a good like piece, and I really wanted to highlight this one because it's a really great cardigan. I sized up to a large. If you really want the oversized effect, I would even say an extra large would have given the same vibes as my thrifted cardigan, but it's so cozy and such a good color. Like camel, you're never gonna go wrong with. It's such a great color, not only for the fall, obviously winter, then going into spring as well. So really like a great find and affordable, under $40. So something that you're gonna be able to reach for year after year after year. Next up was this matching set from Wild Fable. I, at first when I saw this, was about to walk past it because it looked cheap. I will be so honest. I was like, that's giving see-through, that's giving like I'll find a better option at Pretty Little Thing, because honestly, Pretty Little Thing is fairly slept on when it comes to good matching sets and quality like cozy matching sets. But this, I was pleasantly surprised. The top in a size small, perfect for my short torso girlies, especially if you are pear-shaped too, so you don't have like the bigger bust to worry about. But this did come in other colors if you're worried about that. Then the fold over pants I have in a medium. I'm always 50-50 on this, because that fold over can be really, really fussy just depending on your shape. And I find being pear-shaped, it always wants to rise up a little bit. So I find that the rollover pants, while they are cute, tend to like be less fussier on straight up and down bodies versus like pear-shaped bodies. So just keep that in mind. I'm not saying like if you're hourglass or pear-shaped, these are a hard pass. But again, I don't like to fuss with my stuff, okay? I want to be able to just put it on and go. I don't want to have to worry about it flipping and adjusting. Like that doesn't give confident, that doesn't give cute, that doesn't give bad B, okay? So I always am mindful about that when I'm purchasing my clothes. It isn't just how they fit, again, how it feels and how it moves and functions, which is why you see me dropping it low, which you can drop low in these. And there was no ripping in the crotch, because I was a little concerned, because some of those be just giving way in the fitting room. And that's the other reason I love being able to go to the store and try things on, because babes, if it's having issues in the fitting room, you're not coming home. And I hate when I order something and I have to, you run into all those issues and then you got to ship it back. Like, I don't have time. So this, super easy, super cozy, and paired with the Wild Fable faux fur coat, is giving elevated luxury. It's giving casual luxury. And you're going to see, I feel like, me really dabble into this lane when it gets really cold. It's just a really good faux fur coat and a really good kind of like elevated casual like matching set, something cozy, just something easy. I feel like for me, my fashion girly senses go out the window the moment it rains and the moment it's cold. Like I want function and comfort and warmth first, and then I'm gonna worry about the fashion part, right? And so that usually means a great coat, a great pair of shoes, and that's why the base, the Wild Fable base is great. But as a layer, this fur coat, I will say, is like fairly well made. You can see I was pulling on the fur. It wasn't like instantly coming out, things like that. And I love the like snow leopardy look in that it's got a bit of beige on top of the cream, so it's not just like stark cream. It's got a depth to it, and that also looks a little bit more luxurious compared to like animal print ones. Like I saw this one at H&M and it was like, baby, please don't buy that one. Don't buy that one. Like, I either go for good beiges or good browns when it comes to faux fur, or like really good jewel tones, like emerald tones. Like Fashion Nova has this green one, and I'm just loving that concept of like a colorful but like emerald, or just, again, the jewel tones hit really hard, like a navy. Those look so much better, I would say, than like the lighter colors and things like that for that reason. And plus, they're not as hard to clean. So I know this, from a cleanability, to me, you can throw these in a wash. I might make a whole video on how I keep all of my faux fur coats looking good, because I wash my faux fur coats and they're fine. As long as you don't like completely soak them and then throw them in the dryer, don't throw them in the dryer at all, you should be good. You should be good. Then I was pleasantly surprised by these burgundy pants. I did actually buy them. I'm wearing a size 8. And typically when it comes to faux leather, I'm having such a weird experience right now, because if you saw in like the Gap try on from Zara and H&M my mall day, like I sized down in the faux leather skirt to a 4. But in these, I feel like the size 8 was the right way to go. There was a little bit of gapping in the back. They didn't have a 6 in the store, but I also feel like a 6 would have been too tight in the legs. And this is always the conundrum I feel like I run into, because I like my legs to sit a certain way. And again, it's so much easier to just get the waistband taken in, even on a faux leather piece, than it is to like sit with pants where the legs are just too tight and uncomfortable. But these, I was pleasantly surprised for under $40. And I have this Vici coat that I'm like thinking about having just like this bad girl moment in. And I also just feel like for more casual Christmas outfits, this is going to be really easy, like easily elevated, right? Like a simple like fun sweater, and then these like leather pants, right? And then just like a good boot. Forget about it. She gonna be slaying like the rich auntie she is, but on a bougie, right? Like, cause again, as you are gonna see, oh, y'all mad in the Target parking lot, okay. But as I talk about, like, quality does not always mean a higher price point, right? And that's one of the reasons that I do love Target. It's just about really finding the right pieces, making sure you know how to test the pieces so that you are picking a well-constructed piece made out of a quality material so that it can last, right? Then these knit pants from Universal Thread. Y'all know I love a good knit pant. As soon as it gets cold, a good knit pant. Like, I'm reaching for that over sweats every time, because it's giving elevated but still as cozy as sweatpants, right? And not that there's anything wrong. If you want to be a baddie in sweatpants, be a baddie in sweatpants. Do that. I was not impressed by a lot of the cozy wear that Target actually had. They do more like of the scuba material when it comes to the sweats, and like that's breathable and great for transitional weather. But when I'm cold, I want that fleece lining. I want that like soft touchness on my body. And I just did not feel like any of Target's sweats really did well for that. So the knit pants were really, really great. I have these on in a large, which is why they look a little crazy. But in my true size, a medium, these would be immaculate. And I always get asked about this set from H&M. These would be a great alternative. I didn't love the top that Target has paired with these, but I'm sure there was like another sweater in there. If you really wanted to, you could find one in the same color and give yourself a cute matching set to wear out and about with these and be super comfortable. Again, just paired with some sneakers. I usually will throw on like a really fun fuzzy jacket, something like this, right? Super easy, and again, just like I want to look put together. I want to look a little bit elevated, but still casual enough for every day. And I know you're probably like, Jordan, you are finding the pieces. Like whenever I'm looking in Target or even searching online, I'm never seeing these, baby. I just feel like at this point I have a gold medal in finding those pieces that everyone walks past or scrolls past. And I get it, like sometimes they look unassuming, they just don't look like they could be flattering. But after years, like I've been doing this 10 years, on top of just my understanding obviously of materials themselves and construction of materials, I know how to look at these pictures or look at a piece and go, once I get that on my body, it's gonna do something. So if you wanna be the first to see these pieces, get your hand on these pieces, go ahead and follow my email list, because that's where I share these roundups on a regular basis before they even hit my like to know it, which is another place you can go ahead and check out if you feel like you are not getting these fast enough, because I get it. They are mad in this parking lot. Because I get it, like Target, you gotta be quick with it sometimes, you really do. So Please make sure if you're not on my email list already, go ahead and follow me over on Like to Know It as well so you don't miss out on these amazing finds. Next from Future Collective, again, a reason I love trying pieces on in person. This skirt I have on in an extra small. In an extra small, I would have never thought I could have got away with an extra small, and I love this. I love this for the fall season, going into the holiday season. And of course, I always keep in mind when I'm thinking of red, Valentine's Day. Like, I'm gonna wear red every year. Every year, like sometime in the fall, some shade of red is gonna be trending. For the holidays, green and red usually, right? And then for Valentine's Day, usually you're gonna wanna wear red or pink. Like, it's never a bad color, and this skirt is so easy. I wasn't thrilled by the top they paired with it. It was like a double zip. It wasn't the right length. It wasn't doing it for me. But the skirt alone, I really, really love. You could pair this with an easy sweater, pair this with like a nice button up, or pair it with a fun jacket, right? Like, I feel like a fun little pattern play or color play on this would be so dope. Like, I have that blue Affirm jacket, like that, the skirt with like some burgundy boots, just having a little bit of fun there. Like this layered underneath the H&M blazer I have with the burgundy boots. Yeah, there's a lot of ways. Like a knitwear, especially like a skirt, never, never, never gonna be a wrong answer. And speaking of knitwear and not just skirts, this sweater dress from Universal Threads. Y'all hound me about my ASOS dress, and I'm sorry. I got that 7 years ago, and it's been sold out. This is the closest dress I have found to that. It is comfortable. It is the same kind of length. And when you get it in the right size, so I have this in a medium, and that's my sneaky secret when it comes to sweater dresses, is I actually go up a size than my usual size so that it skims my curves. Because often you want that snatched look, but getting your true size, it's a little too much. And like, knit material is finicky. So it actually needs some space because you're gonna also stretch it out. So getting your true size, the stretch does not stretch the way you think you want it to. Whereas this in the medium, it's already skimming my curves, looking amazing. So I'm not stretching the piece in any way. And so it's gonna last a lot longer and retain its shape a lot longer than doing my regular size where it would be more fitted and I am stretching it and the fibers just aren't able to recover. Another great option is this one as well. It is a little more form-fitting, so I did size up to a large, which I love. Again, just skimming the curves. This is another one of those dresses, like both dresses, honestly. You can throw those on with some sneakers or some cute, like, I know Uggs are having a great moment if you're an Uggs girly, like this, some Uggs, a cute, like, whether a long jacket or a shacket, just you're done. Like, you're done. Like, I love a good, again, functional base pieces for me that feel luxurious, whether they are an elevated basic, which is what I tend to go for, like this sweater from Zara, or even just a good luxurious looking sweater dress like these two from Target. Such a great base for you to then add upon and add those little looks touches to just make yourself look put together and feel amazing instead of like just that frumpy dress, right? And this is really, really great. Like if you are somebody who feels like you lose your shape in dresses a lot, please look for dresses that are cut in a way that gives you some shape, okay? And then also pay attention. I know it's hard because a lot of stuff is made from polyester. That's why the cut is so important, because at least it's like cut in a way to retain its structure. So as the material and the fibers loosen up, it still will have that shape to it, unlike a straight up and down piece where, again, like it wasn't built like that. And then as the fibers get loose and they don't snap back in the same way, kind of like your skin when it ages, you know what I mean? Like it still is going to give you that form fitted and look good for years and years and years. I did get the nails, so we are set. Let's head over to Wally World. I'm a little nervous because living in the Midwest, a lot of these brands just kind of decide like, y'all don't actually care about the fashion pieces and we're going to give you just like the regular basics. So I'm praying there's some stuff in stores, but don't worry if there is not. We're going to take a quick look around, but I have pre-scouted some of the pieces online that I did want to highlight for you if they are not in the store, because I was surprised. I will not lie. After I looked a little online, like, okay, Walmart, like I haven't been in Walmart since college, 2013. Just because, again, like I outgrew a lot of just my style that I used to get there. I used to get a lot of just like basics and like workout wear, and just a lot of what I was wearing on an everyday basis, like their jeans and things, just stopped working for me. So I stopped going there to shop for clothes back in, like I said, 2013. So I'm really interested, similar to Gap, because Gap was surprising. And the online selection for Walmart looks promising. So let's get in the store, see what we're gonna see, and worst case, we will check back in with some of the things I found online that I do feel like would actually be worth purchasing from Walmart. Okay, this is a whole new Walmart that I have been to in quite a while. First of all, a whole Reebok section. Did y'all know this? Did y'all know? I mean, I'm not in the like market for any workout clothes, but this is a nice little setup. Okay, so they do have some of the Sophia jeans stuff here. They were one of the brands that looked fairly promising. The options in the store feel limited though. Let's look. Not entirely mad at this. Not worried about the jeans. Oh Lord. It's okay. Time and true. I do like the idea of these jeans though. These are giving like nice wide leg. They're feeling very thin. Like it's a very thin denim, which might be good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just baffled that this is like they are doing some setups in here. I am okay. Shooketh, to be honest. Okay, no boundaries was another one. That's not bad. Now, where in the store is this though? Like, where in the store are these pieces? Because I'm not seeing it. I'm not gonna lie. This is zesty. This, and it's soft. I'm not mad. Like, this actually will be a really fun layering piece for the fall. That I'm not mad at. I'm not mad at that. Not my size, but this is actually fairly well made. Like, it's very thick. And this is not super cheapy. Like, it's still giving luxurious. Not gonna matte. It might be a little hard to clean, but it comes in other colors. Again, also not mad at this. Walked around Walmart, but surprisingly, or not so surprisingly, honestly, like there was not a lot that I saw on the website that was actually in the store, which it is what it is. Personally, I love being able to go in and just kind of see what I see and try it all on there versus like, ooh, that looks like it might be cute, getting it sent to the house, finding out I actually don't like it and having to send it back. I don't know, like I have to be really, really, really sure, like 90% positive I want to keep that piece before I buy it online. Tell me if you're the same. I'm super, super curious, but I wanted to share some of the pieces that, because I am an online shopper 90% of the time, that I really actually would sight unseen be pretty confident in buying. First up, from Sophia Jeans, this rib knit dress. Again, I love a good sweater dress, and I feel like majority of the time, you're gonna be pretty safe finding a good style. I love the rib detailing on this. I feel like the material on this as well aligns with a lot of the other materials I was seeing at Target. I see at ASOS, things like that. Plus, the other thing that really sells it for me when I'm shopping online is seeing multiple poses on the model, okay? Like some of the brands on Walmart, like Cupshe and things like that, it's giving Photoshop. It's like the same pose and they Photoshopped a different color. I hate that. That to me feels like a red flag. That feels like too close to a scam. And not that I haven't been pleasantly surprised like for Amazon or something, but I'm still just very, very skeptical. However, the way that rib detailing was really thought out, tells me that a lot of thought went into the construction of this piece, and it's gonna fit really, really well. It comes in 2 colors. I personally would reach for the cream and do something like this, because y'all know I love a good sweater dress with a faux for like Borg coat moment, especially in the winter. Just something so easy. You could pair it with some boots, you can pair it with some sneakers. This is just one of those pieces, again, you'll be able to reach for a layer with a blazer and get a lot of wear out of it. Next, this matching set from Seta T. Okay, the color first drew me in because I have been standing for a good color matching set. I don't know if y'all remember this blue one from Rent the Runway. I loved it. However, it was just not in the budget to keep it in my closet, but I loved how many compliments it got because it's so easy to wear like any other matching set, but just the fun color made it be more of a statement without doing too much. So this one, because I was seeing that the model was different between the colors, gave me a little bit of faith that this was actually like a solid choice. I'm loving the thick cable knit. This color is actually really close to my And Other Stories fringe dress as well, which looks totally immaculate. It's an unexpected but fun color for the fall going into winter, and especially again in the spring when you want that little bit of color, but it's still cold out. The thick cable is gonna give you that really just like, okay, bro, put her. Like, it gives it that extra elevated touch that I feel like a lot of just regular ribbed matching sets are missing when you wanna look chic, you wanna look put together and look elevated with very, very minimal effort. Plus, it's under $50. Like, a set under $50, a top and a bottom, and you know the other thing I love about a matching set, the versatility. You can wear the sweater over and over and over again with your jeans, with other skirts, and have fun with that. And then the skirt you can also play around with with just some very basic, like a cute bodysuit or a cute blazer, and have a lot of options there. So the price point for me also makes this fairly attractive if I was going to sight unseen buy this off of Walmart. As y'all saw, the Time and True purse was actually in the stores. I was unimpressed. It was definitely giving cheaply made, okay? Like, and that's what I hate. I think so many people, again, it's this false association. If it's this price point, you should expect it to be cheap. No, 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 no. I don't expect just because I spend under a certain amount for my stuff to be cheap. I hate that logic, and I hate that we excuse poor quality for that reason. Let's stop doing that. Can we please not normalize just because I don't want to pay a lot of money, that means I have to get something that is cheaply, poorly made? No. And my closet, again, to me feels like case in point. There are so many pieces in my closet under $10. This cream jumpsuit I've had for 10 years, since college. Still fits like a glove, still looks amazing. I bust it out every year. $10. $10. Okay, so like, just because something is not expensive or cheap does not mean it's cheaply made. However, this was cheaply made. Okay, so like, I love this style. I'm loving this purse. I love the concept, but babes, go ahead and skip over this one. It was not passing the vibe checks, not passing the quality, and I'm really glad I saw that in store because I would have been so disappointed had I ordered that. And I mean, at least I will say with a place like Walmart or Target where I have a store location near me, I am more inclined to buy some stuff online because I can easily go to the store and return it. But still, just like that extra step, I'm just not a fan anymore. I'm gonna be so honest. I would rather just not have a piece because I'm unsure versus like do that back, like, does it, do I, and then have to take it back. Like, in my big age, again, that's just how I feel. Another one from Sophia Jeans. I feel like this brand I really do like at Walmart. I feel like feeling a lot of the different pieces that were there, I was fairly impressed with like the quality for the price point. So this like cold shoulder, one shoulder sweater, so perfect, so easy for the upcoming season, perfect for fall. Layered with jeans just so they have it styled, so easy, but layered with like maybe another knit skirt with like a really, really cute knit pant. I also see this buying it maybe a size or two up, so like the sleeves really exaggerated, and layering it over like leggings, right? With just like some Ugg boots for like my cozy girlies. I really loved that idea. I feel like I'm getting kind of back into that bag just a little bit. Like in my college days, I was good for an oversized sweatshirt and some leggings and some sneakers. Like that was my uniform in college, okay? A lot of people are very surprised to learn that, but I was definitely a comfort first. Again, I am a Midwest girly. You're never gonna take that out of me, okay? I was born in Hinsdale, Illinois, raised in Wausau. Comfort, flannels, that's all still very ingrained. It just looks different for me now. And like the concept of comfortability is still there, but the pieces just look different. And that's what I love about this too, the exaggerated like collar. I know everybody asks about this one from Zara or the ASOS dress I have. The exaggerated collar on this also gives luxury, also gives fun. And that's why I think this would be really great in a cream color. And then also again in the black. I just love the idea of that. Ooh, with like a leather skirt too. Oh, just kind of like a chunky oversized, and then this kind of like form-fitting leather skirt and some boots. And again, like you're noticing that the pieces I'm picking have this like more detailed cable in it. It just looks elevated whenever you have that. I just always find, again, the regular just rib, it's okay, but these are the ones, these details is what gets the compliments every single time. Then again, I will not lie, like good dupes of just like Uggs and like slippers, I will get those from Target and Walmart, okay? Like, my mom was the one who kind of gave me Uggs, but I personally was scarred. I got this pair of Uggs when I went to college, and I loved them, and they were so great, but I forgot to protect them and got caught out in the rain, and I spent hundreds trying to get them repaired, and they were never the same. And like, after that experience, I was like, bro, that's really what set me off of like, I don't really love suede. Like, if you heard my whole rant on the fall footwear, that's really why I was like, you know what? Why am I spending $100, $200 on shoes that let a little drop of water get on them? They're ruined. Like, nah. And I do still feel that way about the Ugg slippers. I feel like there's so many alternatives out there. I don't need to pay Ugg money. I'm not even sorry. Like, so something like this, the Joy Spun slip-ons, the platforms, these I would absolutely be okay buying at Walmart. Like, find ones that, again, feel comfortable for you. Your shoes are going to be on your feet all day. So I just take that into account. But most of these, I have bought some before. I had some house slippers from Walmart that last me like 5 years. everyday wear. And again, they look a little raggedy at the end. They look a little raggedy at the end. But $20 for something that lasts me 5 years, that for sure makes me feel like I got my money's worth versus like, again, an expensive UGG. Even if I protect it, I'm gonna be a little paranoid, like maybe I don't wear those today, maybe I don't wear those today, and I only wear them like once in a blue moon and I spent hundreds. You're not getting that cost per wear, baby. You're not getting that cost per wear. So that's the other thing that I do think about as I'm spending my money is how often am I wearing this piece that it justifies the cost, regardless. Again, regardless of if I'm spending $20 or $1,000 like I did with my Dior sandals, like I'm making sure these are pieces I'm going to wear and be able to wear and get multiple years. Like if I do not feel like something's gonna give me multiple years, it's not worth my money at all, okay? Again, we're not wearing things one time over here on this side of the internet. And if you feel like that's you, go ahead and leave. You're not part of this crew, because I'm talking to the girlies who understand the power of their money and the power of being intentional, okay? That's what this is for. And if you found this video helpful, you enjoyed not only seeing Target, but even hitting up Walmart, or at least virtually, then go ahead and check out my entire playlist on even more new in hauls. See other pieces that are still in stock that could be fun for your wardrobe. Get an idea of sizing, plus some styling advice to inspire how to wear these pieces. But before you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't miss a video from your girl, sharing all the tips and tricks how to make sure you're getting the best bang for your buck and not just looking good, but what? Feeling good, boo. Okay, feeling so good. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you over there.